kingdom must come down. Satan, your kingdom must come down. I'm gonna scream until I tear your kingdom down. Scream till I tear your kingdom down.
Prologue. It was the night of October 12th. In the small town of Gray, Maine, something was lurking in the shadows. A presence that was nothing but pure evil. It was on a mission to seek and destroy. This evil entity had nothing but cold-blood murder on its mind. Its hate filled its dark and cold heart. It stood in the corner of the living room as it looked on at the arguing couple with a sinister grin. To them, it was invisible, as it had not yet manifested itself. It was still behind the veil of the two present worlds. The blackness snickered as it watched a husband and wife argue over a needle filled with heroin. The wife had apparently injected the last of their supply. The husband was indignant, as he yelled and screamed vile profanities. He pushed her around as she yelled back at him from her heroin-induced stupor. The dark presence was enjoying its time, until someone showed up and dampened the mood. A bright light appeared, as the evil presence shrieked and covered its eyes to avoid becoming blind. "What are you doing here?" the evil entity hissed. "I've come to take one home," the white silhouette spoke. "Who?" the darkness snapped. "Her. She doesn't belong here." The light was slowly dimming, revealing a large man dressed in white with a glowing outcropping. The glowing man pointed towards the stairs, where there was a young girl peering into the living room through the railing of her strife-stricken parents. "Oh, I should have known. Well, why wait?" The dark presence says it contorted its mouth and let out a roar that shook and rattled the house. Suddenly the worlds had become one, and the presence of the angel and demon were no longer a secret. The man and woman quickly covered their ears as they turned toward the sound. They were frozen with fear of what stood in front of them. The dark presence had revealed itself and was quickly approaching. The angel was light years ahead and was able to swoop the girl up before she ever heard the roar or seen his rival's presence. The angel carried her to eternity as the demon dealt with the man and woman before taking them to their eternal damnation. Chapter 1. The Girl. With snow crunching beneath her feet and her hot breath vanished into the darkness of night, her mind is racing and trying to come to grips with what is taking place. The sound of barking search dogs in the distance, with flashing lights of police cars dancing through the trees, and the beaming light of officers scanning the cold forest for any sign of life. Hoping and praying is just a terrible nightmare. She can hear her sister's voice in the back of her mind. It's getting louder and louder and louder. "Lieutenant Daniels! Lieutenant!"
What? I'm sorry. Just give me a minute. Lieutenant Daniels says. She snaps back into reality.
"Yeah, okay. Sure, do what you need." As Lieutenant Daniels and Officer Johnson finish their conversation, Daniels goes outside to get a breath of fresh air. Lori Daniels is a 43-year-old lead homicide detective and veteran of the Portland Police Department in Maine for the past 20 years. "You okay, boss? You don't look so good." Her partner and rookie detective Patrick Collins says to her, Yeah, I'm fine. I just need a minute." "Yeah, this one's pretty bad, and with the kid missing, it probably won't turn out too good," Collins says in response. "So we have two dead, the mother and father, and there's no trace of their 10-year-old daughter, right?" Daniels asked. "Yeah, the mother and father apparently suffered blunt force trauma, most likely bludgeoned to death. I did notice there were some strange carvings on both of their left arms, almost looked to be some type of religious reference of some sorts. We need to take a closer look at that." "Alright, let's go take a look. Look around the house and see if you can find any similar carvings or drawings or anything that might be related," Daniel says in response to Collins. They make their way back into the living room, where the smell and sight of blood is almost overwhelming. Both bodies lay side by side on the rug of the living room floor, with what appears to be a black burned-out ring in the rug that encircles the bodies. As Lieutenant Daniels is examining the bodies, she is overtaken by the strong smell of sulfur that almost turns her stomach. She covers her nose with the back of her left hand, takes a pair of tweezers from her pocket with her right, and reaches down to pick up some of the black ash surrounding the bodies. She brings it to her nose. That's hydrogen sulfide. Why would someone burn a circle around them with hydrogen sulfide? Daniel says as she ponders her question. She then notices the carbons in their arms that Collins was talking about. That's strange. Looks like a horse, maybe, with a reference to PS749. What's PS749? That sounds like a scripture reference. Is that Psalms, maybe? As Daniels is supplying answers to her own questions, Collins calls out to her from the bathroom. Hey, boss, you might want to come take a look at this, Collins says nervously. What? What is it? She says as she's taking off her gloves and cutting the corner to step into the bathroom. Dear God, what is this? She asks as she is startled by what she sees. It looks to be a melting skull drew in blood on the mirror with the writing Mortis and PS 7849 scribbled below it. This guy's a real psycho. I have a bad feeling he's not finished, Daniel says after placing her hands on her hips and giving a deep sigh. With a sinister killer on the loose and a child that seemingly vanished into thin air, the detectives must act fast if they want to prevent the next tragedy.